search continues for a missing 24-year-old Colorado woman in Butte County. Officials are still optimistic this is a survivor search. Your news starts now.
Now, in high definition, this is KOTA Territory News at 10.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Alexandra Montgomery. This is KOTA Territory News at 10. And introducing our new anchor, Scott Gross.
Well, thank you, Alexandra, and good evening, KOTA Territory. But before we get to our top story, delegates at the South Dakota Republican State Convention passed a resolution this afternoon encouraging a representation in Washington, D.C. to begin impeachment proceedings against President Barack Obama. Executive Director of the South Dakota Democratic Party, Zach Crago, says he's astonished.
And you can feel free to join in on the conversation on our Facebook page. And divers with the Pennington County Water Rescue Team are searching deeper waters of the Butte County's Battle Creek for a missing 24-year-old woman. Flooding water swept Kristen Lakin and 57-year-old Roxanne Blybaum away from their vehicle on Highway 85. Those involved say this is still considered a survivor search for Lakin, not a rescue. Blybaum was found alive but fatigued downstream 12 hours after the storm.
Now, 2 accounts have been set up to benefit those affected by the tornadoes in Wessington Springs. We have the details.
But first, let's check out the weather on this first official day of summer with meteorologist Barrett Phillips. Hello there, Barrett.
Hello there, and here's a look at the first alert Doppler radar, and you can see showers and thunderstorms throughout the Black Hills, and they're currently pushing off to the east-northeast right now, and some of these were severe near New Underwood, but I'm not seeing anything severe there right now, so I really expect those to expire here pretty soon. Panhandle, you're clear, and over by Sheridan, you're clear as well. And for tomorrow, 57 here in Rapid City, showers and thunderstorms till about noon, scattered about at noon, 60s, and then 68 will be the high. How long will these showers and thunderstorms last? I'll have that in my full forecast. Back to you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Barrett. Relief funds have been set up to help members of an eastern town devastated by a tornado. Last Wednesday, a tornado touched down in Wessington Springs and stayed on the ground for about 40 minutes. It ruined several dozen homes and businesses and injured 1 person. According to officials with the Gerald County Sheriff's Office, 2 accounts have been set up to help those affected. The Red Cross is accepting donations through their website or by phone, and American Bank and Trust is also accepting donations. Community leaders and support agencies are working to finalize and implement a plan that will help support the safe and most effective use of volunteers.
And just 19 minutes from Wessington Springs sits Alpena, a town also hit hard by the tornado. This family farm was demolished. The tornado was so vicious, tires were stuffed into the cab of a tractor. Take a look at that. Homeowner Linda Kaufman shares how she survived.
Something hit me. I got 9 stitches in my head. Something hit me and I fell on the floor. So I was sitting in front of the freezer when it was all over, and the furnace was next to me. There was a lot of stuff on top of me. I don't know exactly what. I just yelled for him to get the stuff off of me so I could get up.
Now, miraculously, no one was severely injured, just bumps and bruises and the cut on Linda's head.
Well, one man turns his passion for helping others into action by serving up some hope for homeless veterans in the Black Hills. David Johnson has his story.
He was in the Air Force for 25 years before retiring in 2009.
I'm a retired senior master sergeant from Ellsworth.
Looking for his next mission, Brian Mathis tried several different things.
I did a couple odd jobs around here, you know, it's like helping with mentoring teams, or I even tried sales, all these other things.
But it wasn't until he started working at the Cornerstone Rescue Mission in Rapid City that he found his new passion.
I knew I wanted to help people.
Cornerstone assists about 40 to 45 vets each day and helps with everything from meals to housing and employment.
When they get here, we start working with them, getting in touch when we do have, we get them in touch with employers in the area. We get them in touch with the landlords in the area if they need addiction treatment, if they need medical treatment or mental treatment. We'll find places for them to go to get over those challenges.
Starting as a case manager, Mathis worked his way up to program director.
And I'm able to identify with the vets that are coming here, and you know, it's like a lot of them, it's like they like that relationship, that camaraderie that comes with being in the military.
Associate Director Tom Golden says he fits the goal of Cornerstone perfectly.
You see it in people like Brian. You see that passion and that gentle heart and spirit, and that want to go and help people and reach out to the needy that way.
And while he enjoyed his time at Ellsworth, Mathis says he now has a new mission in life.
I am passionate about it. I do love this job. You're able to do something for other people. I mean, that's what God's plan was. Is like if you help other people out, you get more rewards than the other person.
David Johnson, KOTA Territory News.
And if you're interested in volunteering at the Cornerstone Mission, visit our website at kotatv.com and click on this story.
Now, attention all wine lovers. The Firehouse Wine Cell in Rapid City is having its grand opening this weekend. If you stop by, you can try one of 14 different kinds of wines being featured. They also have free food and chocolate that complement the wines. If you're up for a little learning about Rapid City, hop on a double-decker bus for a wine tour.
We are also offering a historic wine tour of Rapid. So for $15 you get a glass of wine and get to tour around Rapid City.
Now, Francis and Betty Ward are visiting from California. They say they like the selection Firehouse offers.
These wines are nice and crisp, lots of character, good legs, nice color, so and some good nose.
These wines are crisp, lots of character, as he said, so if you missed it today, you can check it out for yourself tomorrow until 9 in the evening. The bus tours will run throughout the summer.
Looked good. Biking without pedals. The world's leading manufacturer of children's no-pedal balance bikes gave little ones a chance to show off their skills. The Strider Championship Series race at Main Street Square had toddlers dashing through obstacles, fountains, and ramps to try to qualify for the Strider World Championship. There were heats for 2, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. They started lining up this morning. The Strider World Championship will take place September 19th through the 21st.
If a plane crashed at Rapid City Regional Airport, who would be prepared for an emergency situation like that? Robin Estabrook reports that many different agencies would be involved.
With bodies on the ground, at first glance, this may look like a serious accident. But don't worry, this is just makeup. It's for a mock plane crash exercise.
This is a scenario that's involving a large aircraft. It's a CRJ-200 that is involved with 53 personnel on board the aircraft, and this aircraft is as simulated as an exercise.
Many different agencies, including the Red Cross, Pennington County Search and Rescue, and the Rapid City Regional Hospital, were involved.
We want to make sure that everybody that's in the community understands that we practice these kind of things at a large scale, so that way they feel confident that we, as a community and supporting agencies, are able to handle such a situation.
Kelly Wiswell, who was an accident victim in the exercise, says she enjoyed this learning experience.
It was fun just to be out here to see what would really happen inside a actual emergency. Even though it was just a mock, it was still pretty fun to see how they'd really respond.
Wiswell had a black eye and lacerations to her arm, and she says the wounds were all very realistic.
That was probably my favorite part, was seeing everybody made up and just being made up myself. I mean, I just have a black eye.
Others had fatal or more severe injuries like lacerations to the face.
Was having trouble breathing, was unconscious and unresponsive. And then an hour into it, my roll, I was dead.
While participants say this was fun, they also say it was good preparation.
So everybody can know like how to handle certain situations, how the community would feel in a situation like this.
Robin Estabrook, KOTA Territory News.
Part of Longview Road was closed this morning for the exercise. The airport conducts full-scale emergency exercises every 3 years as part of FAA requirements.
Well, the weather here has been crazy lately. I mean, we've only been here for a little more than a week, and it has been nuts already. But South Dakota isn't the only state feeling the wrath of Mother Nature. Find out what neighboring states also have more than
And the situation in Iraq is turning into an all-out war zone. Find out what the U.S. plans to do about it next on KOTA Territory News.
It's Markdown Madness at Freed's Fine Furnishings. And we're marking down merchandise in every department. You'll save an additional 10% on merchandise marked with orange dots. This contemporary sofa was already a low $5.99, now it's $5.39. You'll save 20% on green dot merchandise like this 6-piece rustic dining set. Priced at $14.98, but now it's only $11.99. And blue dot items will get you 40% off, like this 5-piece solid wood bedroom set. It was $36.98, but now it's only $22.19. It's Markdown Madness at Freed's Fine Furnishings.
Ladies, 1 sugar, 1 cream. 1 cream, no sugar.
Yes.
Black, no cream, 1 sugar. With a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles.
Why does she get a McGriddles?
That's the way she takes her coffee.
McDonald's Fresh Brewed McCafe Coffee and the epic bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. They're great apart, but amazing together. So how do you take yours?
And that's why she's captain.
Really?
Really?
There's something for everyone to love at McDonald's.
Spa. Millions of dollars back for your Act 2014 inventory. Today and tomorrow. Central States Fairgrounds, Rapid City. Over 100 spas on display and everything must go. Spas starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old spa. 12-month interest-free financing. New 2014 inventory. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Today and tomorrow. Central States Fairgrounds, Rapid City. Free admission. Free parking. Call 877-55-HOT-TUB.
The sounds of bagpipe music, Native American drum beats, plus the loud booms of a special night blast will combine in a celebration of the life of Ruth Jolkowski at Crazy Horse Memorial. There will also be a special program honoring Ruth, which will be followed by the Crazy Horse Laser Light program, and then the spectacular night blast will follow.
Watch Wheel of Fortune in high definition, weekdays at 6 on KOTA territory.
Covering the road tonight, a horrifying scene unfolding overnight in a neighborhood in central Minnesota. A small plane crashing directly into a home, setting off a huge fireball. There was a man inside that burning house at the time. Officials say the plane was on a sightseeing tour when it went down, killing the 2 people on board. One witness reported seeing a large airplane flying low towards the local airport. Then seconds later, the small single-engine private plane nose-diving. The FAA is on the scene determining the cause of the crash.
Also, heavy rains in Minneapolis led to a mudslide yesterday behind the University of Minnesota Medical Center in Minneapolis. Hospital officials have assured workers and patients that the hospital's foundation has not been affected and the building is safe. The mighty Mississippi River is showing no mercy and is expected to crest next week. The rising river is even posing a flooding threat at St. Paul's Airport, home and field.
And Iraq is turning into a full-scale war zone, and the Iraqi government appears powerless to stop the fighting. U.S. government officials are saying Iraqi security forces are running out of military hardware to fight Islamist extremists. The U.S. wants to stop this from escalating but limits its own involvement. U.S. officials are meeting with Iraqi officials and are sending up to 300 military advisors to assist. The violence is driving a growing humanitarian crisis. Each day, thousands are forced from their homes. The Iraqi military has run out of hellfire